Tired of cheap clients who are only looking for a deal? By the end of this video, you'll know how to turn your small business into an exclusive luxury brand and attract the kind of customers who are eager to pay you what you're worth. Want more of the best branding and business advice specifically for creative female entrepreneurs? Subscribe to my channel and click the bell to be notified when I post a new video every Thursday. I'm Moriah, the owner and creative director of Moriah Riona Branding, and I help female entrepreneurs go from struggling with discount customers to thriving with high-end clients. And now it's your turn. Why should you build a luxury brand? I've seen it time after time. A talented creative decides to turn their passion into a business. But after a few years of barely breaking even and a client list comprised entirely of people who are only shopping around for the cheapest option, that talented creative is on the edge of burnout and ready to throw in the towel. The solution? Build a luxury brand. As a creative solopreneur, you simply don't have the time or the resources to be competing on price. But if you're like most entrepreneurs, you've probably found yourself in a very saturated market. So lowering your rates to up your bookings might start to look like your only option. However, this isn't the only solution. It's just a quick fix and a guaranteed path to burnout. Instead, you need to rethink your entire brand strategy to create something more desirable at a higher price point. I'm not talking about reinventing your products or your services. I'm talking about reinventing your brand. And here's how. Luxury brands have luxury branding. It makes sense, doesn't it? If you want your audience to perceive your business as a luxury brand, then you need to look luxury. Visual branding is one of the most important parts of building a luxury brand. So what is visual branding? Well, the name says it all. It's all of the visual elements of your brand. At the most fundamental level, this would include your logo, brand fonts, brand colors, and overall aesthetic. Then these elements are translated into a full logo system, website design, business cards, and print collateral, brand photography, social media feeds, and so much more. Successful luxury branding looks and feels luxurious. That means saying no to DIY or pre-made templates when it comes to your visual branding, and instead investing in high-end custom logo, branding, and website design, as well as professional brand photography. So if you're ready to up-level your visual branding and start attracting luxury clients, then let's work together. You can check out my visual branding services at the link below. Then comment below, have you built a luxury brand? If not, what is stopping you? Luxury brands are exclusive. Why do consumers pay a lot of money to carry a luxury handbag or drive a luxury car? It's because luxury brands are exclusive, and buying into that brand feels like joining a special club. You can build this hype and exclusivity with your brand as well with these two steps. First, you have to get crystal clear on your ideal client and build your brand specifically for them. This means you'll start attracting that ideal client, but you'll also start repelling non-ideal clients. Now, this can be a scary concept for a lot of business owners. The thought of turning away any paid work can seem very counterintuitive. However, by honing in on and marketing exclusively to that ideal client, you'll be able to repel clients who just aren't a good fit before they ever fill out your contact form. And you'll start building a stronger connection with clients who are a perfect fit for you and your business. That means going to work every day, excited to work on projects you love with clients you love. Sound too good to be true? Well, I know from firsthand experience that it's not. Just take a peek at the homepage of my website and you immediately know who my ideal client is. Female entrepreneurs in creative industries. By getting crystal clear on my ideal client, then building a luxury brand specifically for that ideal client, I am booked with, you guessed it, creative female entrepreneurs. Once you know your ideal client, the next step in creating exclusivity around your brand is to sell your products or services at a higher price point. Like I mentioned, I see way too many creative entrepreneurs trying to compete by offering crazy discounts or drastically undercutting their competition. Will these tactics get you more clients? Sure, but they're only bargain hunting customers who don't have any loyalty to your brand. Meanwhile, you're burnt out from being overworked and underpaid. So instead, take a cue from other luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, BMW, or Tiffany & Co. by charging a premium for your high-end goods or services. Will you have less clients? Of course, but that's actually a really good thing. Imagine having fewer clients who are paying you more to work with them. It's that whole work smarter, not harder idea. But more importantly, these clients love you and they have to work with you. They're loyal to you and your brand. By using these two tactics to build exclusivity around your brand, you'll be able to earn more while working with clients you love. Luxury brands have a luxury experience. Your brand experience is the experience a client has while interacting with your brand from start to finish. Successful brands have a flawless brand experience. To achieve this, it's important to make sure that every aspect of that experience feels high-end. The worst thing you could possibly do is leave a client hanging or provide a mediocre experience when they're expecting and paid for a high-end luxury experience. Doing so is a formula for buyer's remorse, or even worse, bad reviews. By letting a client or clients down during your brand experience, you could irrevocably damage your brand's reputation. Instead, you want to craft a comprehensive brand experience that adds value and builds loyalty with your clientele. For a complete step-by-step guide, check out this video, How to Create a Luxury Experience to Help Build Brand Loyalty in 3 Steps. The link is also down below. Now you know what it takes to build an exclusive luxury brand. So if you're ready to transform your own brand, grab my free brand blueprint, a 20-page workbook to help you create an epic brand. Grab your copy in the link below. Want to know even more about building a luxury brand? Be sure to check out the videos that just popped up. And if you liked this video, hit that thumbs up down below and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.